I gotta do something. Because there are so many beautiful women out here, and to the point to where I gotta do something. Or I'll just be left alone in my own regret and continuous wondering. It's been a long time coming. One of my boys just dropped out of school and started selling drugs and abruptly reached an epiphany and developed a trade in plumbing. And it's funny because back in the day when we was younger, his nickname was Dummy. But now he's rich because of clogged toilets and he thinks that shit's funny. Shit, I do too. And as we both mourn over the proof, my hope is that this message reaches more than just the youth, because I am you. You are me. He is I and she is free. I ramble about everything I experience, hear, or read because I believe, and if you don't, then I guess that's the reason why you are unable to see that we are family. But do you really think that Michael Jordan's father was killed from gambling? What are you imagining? Bill Cosby's son was killed, but Dr. Huxtable knows what's happening, and I can only imagine about who will be dunking today in the NBA if Dr. J's son was still living. Right now it's really tempting to just lash out at any and everything because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of the lynchings of our legacies. Meanwhile, prophecy depends on the person who's interpreting, and I may not be worthy, but at the same time, I'm out here for presidents to represent me. The bigger picture is the abolishment of mental slavery. However, my boy Riley told me that this thing called currency just happens to be the material that should be inextricable to our cost of living. But since it is the system the U.S. has insisted upon using, we do need some type of compensation for what it is that we are doing. So whether your credit is good or bad, it's up to you to begin choosing what it is that you'd rather be. The wolf or the knife in the ice that's protruding. Taxation without representation, who does the government think they're fooling? The proof is on the Washington, D.C. license plate, and when I first noticed it, I began drooling. Shit, I damn near drowned in my own saliva until I heard somebody's gun shooting, which immediately put me in the state of mind to begin recruiting. Or at least try and get recruited by those like minds overstanding the governmental propaganda I refer to as the blue cooling. I refuse to lose energy to what it is that I'm not supposed to be doing, especially since I've just figured out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. So excuse me, people, if you don't respect the words that I'm currently choosing. Because the purpose of this art form is to motivate the people to begin moving. Moving towards a common ground so that we can provide more resources for our schooling. And our businesses and organizations that are currently grassrooting. And our families with children illustrating the community. And until we realize that prosperity will be manifested in our unity, I gotta do something.